Welcome. Thank you that you are watching me giving my opinion about the movie The Hate You Give or Thug Life. I just want to point out some thoughts about I have about the movie. I want to first talk about the credibility of the movie, how the characters are portrayed in the movie, strong and weak points about the movie, some additional materials in the reader. Then I wanna compare the link between the USA and the theme and the Dutch situation and the theme itself, of course. So first, the credibility of the film. I think the credibility of the film is really incredible. Um, they made it just so real. I think the main point of the credibility, that's how they made it so credible, is that the fact the the fact that you could have been in that situation right there is there, and that I think that is the main point, how they made it so credible and so real, that you could have just been in that situation, and that you begin to think about what you could have done there and what you would have done, and yes, I think they did a pretty good job at that. I can't speak, sorry, English hard language, but hey, um, yeah, so they did a pretty good job. So how the characters are portrayed, of course, they are portrayed pretty well, I think. So the main character Star, she's of course desperate and she doesn't know what to do. She's teenager, She has two sides to pick from. You can choose for not for your own safety. Do not talk about your feelings, and that the king doesn't target you, and you can of course bring justice to all those people that want justice for Khalil, of course, and she eventually chooses for the justice for Khalil. I think they made a pretty good portrait about the characters. They made accurate choices and actions for their own um, personality, and they did it pretty well. Yes, I think yes. Strong and weak points about the movie. So the how racism is um, uh, in this movie is just yes, they really uh, racism is like the main point of the movie, I think, and um, um, I think they, yes, how can I say it, relate the movie, the bends, of course, all about racism, and it was a good thing. It was a good thing, of course. I only have one problem with the whole story point, is that I thought that the bad guy, the king, could have been more, maybe violent or catastrophic. I don't know. Maybe just more that he's a boss of criminals, in the hood, and I think what he didn't quite comprehend with the other levels I've seen in other movies compared to mafia bosses there. I think they could have made him more, yes, the mafia boss. Oh, scary dude. He wasn't just super special or something. I think that was the main weak point, but the strong point was of course that they really was of course the credibility of the movie that I already explained how credible it was. Then the additional materials, the documentaries, about the from this reader and the articles, lyrics. I think they did quite some research about yeah, the whole thing, thug life. I think they did it pretty well. They you know wrote some lyrics, found some lyrics, found some articles, and I think they yeah, we now have a great picture of the whole, yes, of course, the whole idea about the movie. I think they did it pretty well. Now I want to talk about the theme about the movie. It's about racism, of course, and of course the social, yeah, interactions with it. I think they hit us pretty well emotionally, and it was pretty well done. Um, because it was just you know, a roller coaster. You know, you start small, you you are happy with your life, and then bam, someone died in front of your eyes, and then you know you think about, "Oh, but what, why, uh, what if it was a white dude, you know, and this was a black dude? I don't know, man. They you know, and then you fall, you know, you choose a side, and I think they did a pretty good job about the theme. Um, there are some differences about the USA and the Dutch situation here. I think the USA situation would probably be more like this. You know, the movie I would shows, and the Dutch situation would probably be less racist. I'm sorry, but hey, you say I'm sorry, but I think you are more racist than the Netherlands. So those are my thoughts about the movie. I hope you enjoyed watching me talking about the things, and I will see you guys later.